Stand by, story. Sorry about that, story. The MET was 7 days, 7 hours and 40 minutes. And I'm ready to read out the inlet temps.
We are ready.
On Mike Fox 71 Echo, the inlet temp was 28.2. The outlet temp was 28.2. The light timer was 2 hours and 7 minutes. We were on a day cycle, and the water indicator was 3 and 3, and we refilled it. On Mike Fox 71 Hotel, the inlet temp was 33.0, outlet temp was 30.4, and the light timer was 2 hours and 8 minutes on a day cycle. And the water indicator was a 2 and a 3, 2A, 3B. And we also refilled that one. Over.
Okay. Thanks very much, Mike. The reason those temperatures are so important is that they are running a controlled experiment on the ground, and they adjust those temperatures on the ground for the ones you have in flight.
Work to do today.
This is Mission Control Houston. We are using the payload bay cameras right now to hopefully catch a glimpse of the Russian space station Mir as it performs an on-orbit burn. Though it will be difficult to pick Mir out from the stars as they pass behind us, the payload bay cameras are positioned such that they're looking straight back behind the orbiter, where the Mir is flying at about 850 nautical miles behind us. The burn is expected to take place sometime in the next couple of minutes.
We have camera Charlie looking for Mir.
We're looking.
No joy from here, story. Hope it was a good one, though, for our friends.
Thank you, sir. We could not see it here either. We'll wait 2 or 3 more minutes till sunrise, and then at that time give you a go for KU stow.
Apparently neither crew members on board Discovery or the payload bay cameras could make out the Mir space station as it came around the horizon and performed a on-orbit burn. That's not too surprising because right now Mir is about 850 nautical miles behind Discovery.
Mir should be above the moon as you look at it.
Okay.
Our next event on NASA television will be our video highlights for flight day number 8. These video highlights, which will last about 43 minutes, will begin at 1 p.m. Central Time. In the meantime, after we wait a little bit to see if we can spot the Mir once it moves into the sun, we will be stowing the KU band antenna and thus concluding the television downlink that we expect to get from the vehicle during this mission. We're at a mission elapsed time of 7 days, 13 hours, and 17 minutes. This is Mission Control, Houston. The Mir space station is now visible on the far left-hand side of the screen, about an inch from the bottom of this particular picture. And there were also a number of shooting stars in that view. The camera has now moved to a point Okay, the Mir space station is the small flashing light in the center, about an inch from
Camera Charlie on a monitor.
the left-hand side of the screen. It's slowly
Tally ho on the camera.
it is slowly moving closer to the left-hand side and is has a very light flashing to it.
We think on the middle of the screen, way to the left-hand side.
And
We've seen a lot of meteors.
the streaks that are shooting across the screen are meteorites. In other words, shooting stars.
We think you can see a flashing light just a little bit to the left of the center of the screen, very faint.
Yeah, we do see something flashing visually, but we're not sure that that might be from our own leaker.
Mirror sunrise in about a minute.
Okay.
This is Mission Control Houston. Once again, we believe we were just able to spot the Mir spacecraft as it flies about 850 nautical miles behind Discovery. The spacecraft appeared as a very small flashing light and then moved out of the picture as the camera was being moved to try to get a different picture. The one thing that we have noticed in the flight control room is that we've seen a large number of shooting stars during this 5-minute or so period when we've been watching.
Checkpoint initiates in work.
Thank you.
During this 5 or so minute period when we've been watching for Mir. This is Mission Control Houston. In just a few minutes, the crew on board Discovery will begin stowing the antenna that is used to downlink high data rate information, such as TV pictures from Discovery. That antenna is called the KU band antenna and can be seen here positioned at the forward part of the starboard side of the payload bay. That little antenna dish hangs over the side of the orbiter and tracks with the tracking data relay satellite systems as the orbiter moves around the Earth. When it is stowed, it is brought inside and tucked in the corner of the payload bay. Our next event on NASA television is our video highlights for Flight Day number 8. Originally, we were going to air that selection of video downlinked from Discovery at 1 p.m. Central Time, but now we're going to delay that by about 15 minutes